Now, one thing which I would like to highlight over here, as this target we have selected as a existing target, right? And then we map the fields like this over here. So MST underscore first name to F name, MST underscore last name to L name, right? So my fields are defined and then this is going. But just imagine that instead of selecting the existing table, if I select new at runtime, then what will happen? Whatever is my incoming fields, right, structure, accordingly, I'll get my target table created. And then those target tables will have the field names as DTL underscore MST underscore. Do I want to see those prefixes? No, right? So in that case, what I can do is I can come to the incoming fields, right? And then I can, so again, the customer ID will be again common, right? So I won't be able to rename it over here. So for that, right, what I can do is I can take an expression transformation over here. Let me show you, because this is a common issue many people face. So I'll have expression. Okay. Now in this expression, right, I'm not doing anything, right? I'm not having any transformations, any new ports. I'll simply go to incoming fields. I'll go to name fields, click configure. Just select those fields which we want to really map in the target. So from detail, I am not going to have customer ID. I'll have customer ID from my master flow, right? So what I need is order ID, then address, customer ID, email, first name, last name, phone. Okay, I'm just selecting only 7 fields. Now if I go to the target, I just have these columns which are selected, right? And then here I can just go to again name fields, configure, and then I can go to rename fields, individual, right? I'll select all the fields first, then I'll go to rename individual, because bulk will again I will be able to add any prefix or suffix. I want to take it off, right? So I'll go to individual renaming and then I'll just simply remove this, right? I'll just say order ID, address, ID. So this is one of the common scenarios where people will kind of struggle. So that is why I'm just showing you. Or struggle as in like they will be able to uh, understand. They'll have to explore and get to that thing. I'm just giving you this for ready-made so that you don't have to spend time on finding out this. Click OK. 7 field included, 7 field renamed. And then, right, my fields are like this: address, customer ID, email. So those prefixes are gone now. And then if I go to create a new table on the fly, right, then this is how my structure will be created. I don't have like CUST, MST underscore, right, or DTL underscore. Those things will not be there. Okay, so this is how I can create a table on the fly with clean column names. If I go to the join condition, we selected like normal join, but we can select master outer, detail outer, full outer, anything we can select. Okay. Yeah, in the router itself we have that. Sorry, in the joiner itself we have that condition, which join type to go for. Okay. There's a like tracing levels, cache directory, null ordering, and all. So those things. Sorted inputs. So if you have like more data, right, coming from both the flows, right, then it is always recommended to sort the data and then join. it will save my time. So those things. Okay, I never adjusted this property transaction or row. So even I will have to check on this.
Okay, no problem.
Specifies how transformation logic is applied to incoming data. You can choose. But then what implication will happen when we select transaction all input or row? That even I will have to check. So I never adjusted
Okay,
this
okay.
property. It is always all inputs. Or maybe the joining is happening on the transaction basis or row basis, right? That is how it is. Okay, so this is what our router is, sorry, joiner is. Then let's create a mapping with, so I'll select same structured tables over here. So customer, and I might have customer underscore two. Let me just check. Let's see if I have any table with same name. Not really. Let me just create it. I'll say create table customer underscore two as select exact same data I'm going to copy. Okay, so customers, I selected one source underscore two. I'll go to source. Again, I'll select Oracle connection. Select. One sec. Oracle. Do I see this table in the database? Don't see it. Okay. What I'll do is like I'll simply save this particular. Did I name this mapping? No, right? So this also we see sometimes that m underscore union demo. Okay. I'll save this. I'll close it. Okay. I'll go to explore. In the default folder we have saved it, right? So I'll go to default union demo source select. Now I see it. So sometimes there would be bit of a refresh issue. So that is why I can close the mapping by saving it and then reopen it, and then you will start seeing that. Sometimes you can see it immediately as well. So just a matter of refreshing. Okay, so now I have similar structured tables over here, right? And then to merge them, I can use the union. So in union, we can have even more than two user input groups, right? So it is not that only two, we can have in multiple sources with same structure can be joining in, right? So three, four, five also sources we can club together using the union, right? Now in union, what we need to do is again here I'll go to incoming fields, and then I do have duplicate or I same name fields, right? But here it is expected, right? Here I will not get a message that field name conflict detected, because I am expected to get similar fields, similar name fields basically over here. So there is nothing like conflict. If I go to the output fields, then this is going to be my structure, okay? Common structure. And then I have to do the field mappings over here, right? Because my output structure is like this. I have to join the first input group and second input group to the output fields, right? So input group, I can say auto map. Exact field name also will be able to map because the field names are exactly same, right? If I have like first name and f name coming from both different flows, accordingly I can use the smart map. So input group first I have mapped, then I'll go to input group 2. I have to map that as well. Okay, I'll save it for now. Here if I go to advanced, then what we have, just the tracing levels and optional, right? Then I can take this data to my target, which will be the combination. Now one thing which you need to consider over here is, and then before, rather I telling you, right, let's run this mapping. So if I go to Oracle, select the target to be created on the fly, I'll say CUST union, save, enable the truncate load. As it is going to be for first time, doesn't matter. Let me run this. I'll go to my jobs. Okay, I'll remove this filter. Okay, so data is populated, and then let me query the table which has created on the fly. So if you see, I'll just say we have duplicates. What it signifies is this union is actually happening as or working as union all. So when I say union all, right, then I'll take the distinct as well as duplicate records to my target. So this is not actually union, this is union all. And I believe Informatica PowerCenter also has the union all only. Whenever I use union transformation, it is actually happening as a union all, not the union. So there are two difference. There are different operations, right? Select star from. So if I say just here, right, select star from customers, union, select star from orders. Sorry, select star from customer two, right? In that case, it will be union transformation, right? So I'll just say select star from customers, union, select star from. So Informatica's union transformation is actually union all.